I would kudos my target speaker. I would give kudos to my target speaker, Toastmaster Ashutosh, on that. He has a trick. He always gives a one-liner and tries to catch us our attention at the beginning of the speech. That is very, very important. And I could turn on the preview mode wherein I can see all the speakers or everybody on the stage. And I could see as soon as he gives that one-liner, everybody's attention will turn on to the speaker. And they will give the complete attention to the speaker like, oh, okay, someone is speaking and we need to listen to him. So kudos on that, Toastmaster Ashutosh. And the second point which I really liked about him is his elaboration. Like he took us through the entire project of the motorcycle, like what he's going through or how did he do that. Even a layman who is not interested in bikes or the motorcycles could get the entire gist of what are the steps which they're going through the pre-pilot stage in the entire thing. Uh, Cherry on the cake, he had a motorcycle along with him, a toy along with him, so that we all could identify. How many of you identified with that? And it made your lives easy. Absolutely. I agree with Toastmaster because TMOD, Abhishek, everybody. So I think we have 8 of us, and I think everybody agrees that that prop helped us visualize the thing. Might be it's a small prop, but it helped us visualize the thing at the bigger picture. So again, point to kudos on that. And being a seasoned Toastmaster, the way he speaks or the way he walks us through the entire, and he's even into the project management. So he completely takes a skill of explaining things and walking us throughout the project, and he utilizes that even when he's giving his speech. So Ashutosh explains things really well and could take it from right from the pre-pilot stage to the assembly stage, whatever has happened. And even if any one of our speakers or the audience would ask like what happened in Ashutosh's project, each and every one of us has a gist of it and we can explain. So again, motive set past. So, and the fourth point, his stage presence. Though he was sitting and he was speaking, he tried to use whatever tools he had or whatever commodities he had in order to explain things. That was wonderful. And he could end the speech in the right time. That is like he could conclude the speech at the right time when the red light was on, and he could do it at the pink point. So, again, 4 topics, 4 good points, or 4 stars for Ashutosh on this. And really wonderful job and clap hands for that. But the points where Ashutosh can improve a little bit is his hand gestures. Like, for example, even I'm sitting and speaking, but if I keep my hands over here, the people can view only half of my hands. So you need to keep your hands up and you need to ensure that both your hands are being seen. So that's the only point of advice I would like to give Ashutosh. Apart from that, great speech and looking forward. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Swati, for your evaluation. And we'll be seeing first time maybe that speaker will be giving his general evaluation. I'll be mentioning his evaluator in it. So that's a very funny end to our Toastmaster as well.
That's
So
in
now,
fact good.
now we'll be welcoming Toastmaster Vikas to give his verdict on the timer's report of evaluation 1, Toastmasters 1. Over to you, Toastmaster Vikas.
So Toastmaster Swati took 3 minutes and 28 seconds. So she's qualified for voting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikas, for being a vigilant timer all the day. So is my screen visible to everyone in the meeting?
Yes, it's visible.
So now let's talk about the road accidents that we come across in India and what does the statistics say in 2023 about the road accidents. So per day in India, we had 1,264 accidents, which had 462 deaths. And that is the figure of per day, 462 deaths per day. After that, when you total of the deaths in 2023, there was 1,68,491 deaths were registered in 2023. which total up to 4,43,366 accidents in a year. And these are registered. There are many cases which are not yet registered. And we talk about all these issues. And in 2023 alone, India actually lost to GDP because of the road accidents were about 2 to 3% of annual GDP loss, which equal to that of our education budget. So you can see there's a huge loss that we come across after every accident that took place in our country. Now let's talk about the causes of road accidents in India. Why do road accidents happen in the first place in India? Let's quickly look about the causes of it. There are just four main causes that I'd like to talk about today. One of the cause is obviously high traffic volume. As India is becoming a high income country, there's a rapid increase of vehicle ownership and a lot of ownership like two-wheelers, we can say, because everyone out here is going to work. Even if I talk about myself, to go to college from my place to the college, I have rented a scooty, rented a two-wheeler. So this actually increases the traffic volume in our country, thus actually leading to road safety hazards in future, potential road safety hazards. Then we talk about the poor infrastructure that come across in our country. There's a lack of proper signage at the end of a traffic signals. You can say it is always red a lot of times. A person might wonder if you need to stop or go at during that time. And there's this inadequate lighting that comes account to it. And there's an absence of pedestrian crossing at footpaths. And even though government has laid down footpaths in our country, it is used by various kiosk owners or to get the thelas on the footpath. So people are accustomed to walk on roads, thus leading to road hazards as well. And then comes the narrow roads. In rural areas as well, we see a lot, the roads just to shrink a lot because to link from one road to another, they built a road on the rural area, but the size of the road and the maintenance of the road is not very much to the standards that it should be. And then we talk about the poor maintenance of the road. In Toastmasters, we don't really talk about the political aspects of it, but let's just quickly take into the discussion of a movie that you must all be aware about, Khatta Meetha. How many of you have seen Khatta Meetha movie? Raise your hands. Great. So in that Khatta Meetha movie, Sachin Tishkule, which is played by Akshay Kumar, plays the role of road tender, actually. And when it comes to poor maintenance of the road, let's just for a reference, we can give an example. Like if a tender gets about 50 lakhs to make a road in our country, because of the corruption and everything that happens, the political leader or the political party which controls during that area, it takes about 25 lakhs. So the road tender is now left with 25 lakhs in his hand. And as I referred to the movie Khatta Meetha, Akshay Kumar has a team of workers that works with him day and night. So cost for them, cost for their food, cost of their medical aid also goes into that amount less, and also the profit that is also taken by the road tender itself. Let's cut down it to 10 lakhs. So now the road tender has left with 15 lakhs to make a particular road. But he was given 50 lakhs in first, and now he's left with 15 lakhs. So you see the quality of the road, which should be of 50 lakhs in the first stage, has now come down to 15 lakhs now, which leads to poor road and poor maintenance of the road erstwhile. So I took an example of the movie Khatta Meetha so you can understand better. Then we come across with the non-compliance with the traffic rules. And it is actually a civic matter this time, as there's a widespread disregard of traffic rules that we see come across every time. There is a lot of instances that we say 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, many of this will not very follow the traffic signals. That really leads to speeding, running red lights. And as my friend would say, how he understands the road signs, for him, green means go, yellow means go swiftly, and red means see if there is any traffic police, then go. So we Indians really practice these sorts of things to save our time as well, but that is actually hazardous for the road safety overall. And do you wonder that 70% of deaths that I just listed out in 2023, 70% of deaths come because of overspeeding causes. And then there we have improper red signal usage as well that I talked about. And the last but not the least, influence of alcohol, which is a major hazard for road safety and a major concern for not only the person who is driving with alcohol consumption, but also for the other traffic users as well. And last but not the least, D is the inadequate emergency response. Of course, it does not have a significant role in the road safety, but of course, it does make a lot of into it. We talk about lack of ambulance service that could reach the remote area, the outskirts area of our country. We talk about the trained paramedics if they are trained enough to handle such a tragedy, to handle such traumatic situations. We also argue about the medical facilities near any area. And there's a great case study about Chennai or the black spot area. Does anyone know what is black spot area, or just I quickly go ahead with it? Does anyone know what is black spot area?
I think where you cannot see the traffic.
Okay, great. Very close to your very close to the answer. But black spot area is actually the area which is prone to much of hazards, prone to a lot of accidents. That's called the black spot area. So in Chennai, maybe in 2010, they listed out the black spot areas which were there. So in Chennai, in a year, there were 20,000 casualties because of road accidents. So they listed out the black spot area in their state, and after listing out the black spot area, they provided quick response, quick ambulance response, quick emergency response during that area. So whenever an accident used to happen in those black spot area, which was accustomed to a lot of casualties, accustomed to a lot of accidents, ambulance used to reach very fastly, very swiftly at that spot, thus reducing the casualties. From 20,000, Tamil Nadu state came down to just 15,000, less than 15,000 casualty, which was major achievement at that time. With this, we'll further talk about the main solutions to the road accidents, how we can leverage down the road accidents in India. As a civic matter, I'm not going to talk about any political, what the state government wants to, but as a person, as a whole, we can talk about it. Before that, coming to it, let's start off with the third session of our Toastmasters meeting, which is very exciting and engaging session overall, fun, and it is for the best benefit of the guests to take part in. To further explain the role of the table topic, we'll have Toastmaster Swati to come and play the role of table topic as a table topic master as well. So over to you, table topic master, Toastmaster Swati.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Abhishek. So here it comes the time when both the guests and the Toastmasters are together and can participate in one of the sessions of the Toastmasters meeting. That is the table topics. So what is table topics? Table topics is the impromptu speaking session where a random topic is given and all you need to do is speak for a minute in order to get qualified for the table topic to be called as a table topic speaker. So the time limit for the table topic session is 2 minutes. That is, at 1, you'll have a green light, 1 minute 30 seconds, you'll have a yellow light, and at 2 minutes, you will have a red light, and you'll be given a 30 seconds of grace period in order to complete your speech, or else you'll be disqualified. And in case if you are able to speak up to the 1 minute light or the green light, you are qualified. So that's very simple, and that's the only condition for the table topics today. And I have some interesting topics for you today. So I want everybody to turn on their videos. Let's turn on their videos and make it exciting, because I think we have less crowd today and I want to give opportunity to everybody today. Okay. So first, I would request the Toastmaster in order to come up front and give an example of how the table topics go ahead. So can anyone from the Toastmasters who are attending today's meeting can participate? Who wants to come first? Yes, Toastmaster. I hope we will get chance to everybody today, so no need to worry. So first, I think Toastmaster Tulsi raise a hand. So let's give her a chance. So Toastmaster Tulsi, are you all set?
Yes.
Can you see the timer cards?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I mean, I can see the
Perfect.
whiteboard now.
Perfect. So as Tulsi is a Toastmaster, I'll give her one among a little, not but very complicated, but a little complicated topic. So Toastmaster Tulsi, your opinion on Pune being called as one of the slowest traffic moving cities in the world. Toastmaster Tulsi, so your topic is your opinion on Pune being called as one of the slowest traffic moving cities in the world. Over to you, Toastmaster Tulsi.
Thank you, Toastmasters, table topic master. I think this is new for me, as because to heard that Pune is the slowest city, slowest. Can you
Traffic moving.
yeah, traffic moving city. As I can see, I am living in Pune for last 4 years, and I have seen that there are lots of traffic, fast moving traffic I have seen, and I could say that I found that the people are doing very rash driving also, and also they are not waiting there, waiting for the traffic signals as well. They just want to break the signal. If the traffic police is not there, they can break the signal, and sometimes I have also done that, because because many a times it happens that I am in hurry and I have to reach my office on time, and sometimes I have done this. But I have also seen a kind of a dangerous accident, or a accident which we can see a sliced, I mean, the small injury I have seen. But my opinion is, being Pune being the slowest traffic moving city, I have not seen this. So I can say that Pune is the fast moving traffic moving city. This is my opinion. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster, table topic master.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Tulsi, for your opinion. But unfortunately, Pune is one among the top 15 cities or the slowest traffic cities in the world. And I hope there is only one reason for it. Have you ever been to Hinjwadi?
Yeah,
If you would have been to Hinjwadi, I think you will understand like why it is called the slowest traffic moving city. Because from Wakat to Hinjwadi, it takes around 1 hour sometimes, in case if the traffic
I
is
have
high.
not been there, but in my area, it's very fast.
Absolutely. Thanks. Anyways, thanks a lot, Tulsi, for your Toastmaster Tulsi for your opinion. Now, can we have any of our guests who wants to come ahead and who wants to participate? I hope they would have got a clear idea of how to go ahead with the table topics.
Swati,
I can see.
Manoj wanted to go next.
Perfect. Thank you, guest Manoj. So, guest Manoj, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Can I share you the topic?
Yes,
Perfect.
please. Yes, please.
So, guess Manoj, the topic which I give you is not that complicated, not that easy, but it is something which we need to think of in today's scenario. So, guess Manoj, how can you reduce or what would you suggest for the prolonged hospital formalities for road accidents? What do you suggest for the prolonged hospital formalities for road accidents? Over to you.
Yes, very good afternoon to everyone and to every Toastmasters in this club. I would take the memory back to movie which is called Munna by MBBS. I'm pretty sure many of us have seen not one time, many times, Look at the scene. If I have to set the scene there where the actor Sanjay Dutt and Arshad, when they went into the hospital, the kind of interaction with the reception, how do they do that to make the patient who met with an accident and get into hospitalized and also been get diagnosed with the right kind of medicines or right kind of disease, whatever the accident caused to him. So if you look at the kind of scene there, I would definitely would like to see across worldwide, especially in India as well, you know, when you have a situation like it, someone who is on the deathbed or going through the pain and suffering through the accidents or disease, he need to get an emergency access to the doctor and to kind of thing. It doesn't have to go to the formalities and all those things. Now, I know this is not going to happen because we are a country of 1.3 billion. It doesn't happen work. I think one patient or maybe 1,000 or 2,000 patients is to one bed. That kind of a proportion we have in India. It's not a very easy thing. But what I would like to say is that, you know, it is maybe a hypothetically kind of my answer, but would government should have a policy something like this, that if a patient, if someone has been got an accident, he should have an immediate access to the kind of best doctors, whichever the hospital is the nearest one. They don't have to go to the financial terms and be settled later on. So some sort of a insurance policy kind of thing, you know, any patient has any problem, he should have an immediate access to that one. So that pot of money should be used for that patient, you know. So that would be the kind of formalities or maybe a kind of legal things which I would love to see in India, and would like to see how it been implemented in every hospitals or every clinics or every surgeries. So they should give an immediate attention to that one. So that with that, I will back the stage back to Toastmaster Swati, tabletop master. Thank you.
Very well said, Kes Manoj. I think it's a very valid point to think, because in today's scenario, we are losing many lives just because of few moments or few minutes delay in the regular life. We could have saved many lives, emergency lives, in case if the immediate action was taken. So I think for emergency cases or for the cases which are very, very critical, I think formalities can be completed later, and the procedure needs to start immediately, or immediate attention need to be given, whether they are have nots or whether they are haves. Thank you so much, Kes Manoj, for sharing your thoughts. Next, who wants to go ahead? I hope the stage is open for everybody today. I think we can give for the maximum people.
Swati, I can
Yeah.
go there. Next.
Toastmaster Ashutosh?
Yes, I want to go.
Perfect. So Toastmaster Ashutosh, can you see the timer cards?
Yes, I can see Vikas.
Perfect, perfect. So Toastmaster Ashutosh, your topic is how can we avoid hit and run cases? How can we avoid hit and run cases? Toastmaster Ashutosh, the stage is all yours.
My take on avoiding hit and run cases will be in a way that we cannot avoid first. We can reduce as much as possible. Reason being, when there is a case of hit and run, there are multiple permutation combinations that they are getting set. Sometimes people are in hurry because of no reason, and sometimes people are in hurry because of some serious and genuine cases. At that point of time, perhaps they can't wait. In that condition, there is a possibility of some casualty on the road. But what we should do as a citizen, that we should avoid overspeeding as much as possible. And this can be done by implementing some systems at multiple level. For example, we need to aware people about the traffic rules. We need to make them aware that why these rules are for them. It is not that people should wear helmet, people should stop at red light because traffic police is standing there. It is for their own benefit. If we are going to wear a helmet, we are going to save our life, not the traffic police life. If we are not driving fast, or if at all we are driving in a given speed limit, we are going to save ourselves and our family, not the traffic policeman's family or the traffic policeman. So if at all we make a informed decision, we will implement these systems at all possible levels. This safety, security, road safety measures should be implemented at the school level, so that the very basic idea of road safety is inculcated in students' mind, in the young generation mind, at to the all the possible level of hierarchy, so that it is deep rooted, and in that case we will be in a situation to see lesser number of accidents, and we will see the reduced hit and run cases, so we can avoid as much as possible. Completely abolishing is little of wild goose chase for now, but yes, we can reduce as much as possible. Over to you.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Ashutosh. There is another aspect to this. Whenever accident happen, people get scared to take the injured person to the hospitals just because they feel they get caught or they have to run across the police stations. But I feel if that thought is reduced or if the thought process can be improved, instead of that, they can think of saving a person. I think there could have been several lives that could be saved and we could have avoided things.
Correct.
And the guilt feeling would also be reduced that they have done an accident or something wrong has happened because of them. That's from my end. But anyways, Toastmaster Ashutosh, glad you spoke up on this. So may I have the next participant who wants to come? Nagnath, guest Nagnath, would you like to participate? Or else we have a timer Vikas. For timer Vikas, can someone help him in timing or showing the timer cards? Or can someone help so that timer Vikas can also participate?
I can participate.
Sure, Nagnath. We'll give you a chance after the timer Vikas. Definitely, I have noted it down. So we'll be giving you a chance. So Abhishek, can you help us the timer cards, or can you help with the timer cards?
I have
As
the timer
Toastmaster-
card with myself. Let me just get it out.
Perfect. Yeah. Let me know once you are ready so that we can.
Yeah, I'm ready with the card.
Perfect. So, Toastmaster Vikas, the topic for you is traffic education for kids. Traffic education for kids or traffic safety education for kids during school. Over to you, Toastmaster Vikas.
Yeah, seeing the statistics shown by Toastmaster of the day, it is quite alarming that we should work on the traffic education in school. And I would like to say that we should have mandatory curriculum in school, especially for the traffic education. And we should have some demo classes where school have some dedicated area for the traffic where there would be dummy buses, dummy people, and dummy road, and they can teach how the traffic work, where you should walk, where you should not walk, and in which condition you should cross the road, and how the traffic signal will help you to monitor the traffic, and you can be safe on the road. And if we implement such kind of education, then definitely the road safety will improve, because if we want to change the society, if we want to bring some positive change in the society, it should start from home and from school both. So with this, I finish my tabletop topic. And over to you, Toastmaster Swati. I think you are on mute, Toastmaster Swati.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikas. As we rightly said, like today's kids are tomorrow's future. So if we can start inculcating the habit or teaching kids like related to the traffic safety, then I think at least in the future, the world would be a better place and would be a safe place for all the drivers. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikas. Now, I think we have guest Nagnath, who has volunteered himself. So guest Nagnath, Are you all ready? Can you see the timer cards?
Yep.
Okay, so just briefing it once again. So until and unless the green card comes in, you can try to keep speaking up so that you get qualified for the table topic speaker round. Okay.
Mhm.
So are we all set? So guest Nagnath, your topic is how important is to keep the mind stress free before driving. How important it is to keep the mind stress free before driving. Over to you.
Yeah, this is a very important subject, because I also drive. I drive car, I drive bike. And if you go on a long drive, like say to your hometown or somewhere around that, um, so you have to keep your mind stress free. Why? Because if you have something in mind, you will culminate all these thoughts in your mind and you think about that and all the time. But when you drive on the road, you have to focus on the road first instead of having giving those thoughts culminating in your head and all. That will drive to more to the accidents. That may lead to more the accidents instead of having all this stuff. So my suggestion is to have your mind stress free and focus on the road instead of having all these thoughts culminating in your head. And yeah, that's my take on this. Having a stress free mind before driving, before go on drive. Thank you very much, Swati.
That's a great thought to guest Nagnath, and thank you for giving your views. Now, I see like we have Medha online. So, Medha, are you okay if you would like to participate?
Yeah, sure. The only thing is turning on my video for the meeting. But apart from that, if I'm audible, I can try.
Perfect. Can you see the timer card? All you need to see the timer card. We can take it up. In case if you speak, that's more than enough, as you are not able to turn your video for today.
Yeah, I can see the timer cards. Yeah.
So just repeating it once again until the green light turns on, you can keep speaking. And when it's red, you can take a 30 seconds extra in order to speak on the topic. Okay.
Yes.
So guess me, your topic is, now we are speaking so much about the safety. What about road cleanliness? Or what about people throwing the plastic bottles on the road? So, how can we inculcate the road etiquettes in the public? How can we inculcate the road etiquettes in the public? Over to you, guest Medha.
Okay. So shall I start?
Yes, Medha, you can start. Yeah.
So road etiquette is a very common but yet underrated etiquette, especially in India. We Indians are always been pinpointed for not be for our lack of a road etiquettes, or basically and in the recent years with the global warming and the awareness about it in the outer world, we think that here in India people are taking it a little casually about the about being self-aware and self-disciplined being conscious about our environment, about our society, and uh, s- uh, about just being very thoughtful about it. So even simple things like you said, Toastmasters Swati, about throwing away bottles or throwing away the wrappers. We see people of all ages, from the children, the toddlers to the elder people. We don't understand the impact or the after effects of it. if not just limited to the clean to the uh, to the helpers that or to the housekeeping helpers that they try to segregate the waste and try to clean the things up. But not just that, but it also affects individually our mood, um, um, uh, our happiness, the cleanliness and the things, and being cautious about it matters a lot. It, I think it is about um, uh, starting from small things to even at individual level. If we can, I think my time is up. Sorry, I lost the track. So yeah, I think we
No
shall
worries.
start small and start from ourselves and take small steps, and it will help the things better. Is what I think.
Thank you, Toastmaster Meera. That's a great thought. And I hope here we can conclude if the Toastmaster of the day agrees. I think we can conclude our table topic session over here. And thank you so much for giving that great topic, Toastmaster of the day. And I hope I added few more pointers to your topic and made it valuable. So thank you everyone for your great participation, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Thank you, Table Topic Master Toastmaster Swati, for engaging everyone. And yeah, definitely adding a few more points to this road safety topic that we are going to talk about next as well. So now, as we are nearing end to the meeting, let's talk about the four main solutions. Is my screen visible? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. So let's talk about the four main solutions of road accidents in India, which we as a civilian can choose. You can choose on a daily basis to be righteous and courteous for becoming a better road savior as well. The first is the A part is to always follow traffic rules, and that does not go anywhere. That is simple as it is. We have to adhere to traffic rules. We have to adhere to speed limits that is set by the government for us. You have to respect others. You stop at the red signal. You have to choose and do all the basic things that is necessary to follow traffic rules and become a good citizen and become a good driver, you can say. B part comes upon where you have to stay focused on road as a pedestrian. Sure, we have limitations in our footpaths and everything, but we have to be vigilant. We have to avoid distractions whenever we're driving. And as a pedestrian as well, we don't have to lose concentration as well. When we are walking down the footpath, when we're walking down the road, we have to always be alert, aware about any incident that can take place. Otherwise, in this situation, you have to be aware of the situation of the surrounding as well. We don't have to be oblivious in this aspect. Then we have to be a passive driver. What is a passive driver? Those are the experienced driver as well. You know, drivers, a lot of time you mentioned you have to drive safely and everything. But a passive driver is the one who actually take regard into others driving and then drive within his own limits. Like if I talk about my father, we're going from Mumbai to Surat. It was like a evening time at that point of time. And my father actually noticed a truck driver slowly moving towards the railing and then coming to the center. Maybe he was sleepy, maybe he was driven into alcohol, but he was slowly going to the railing and coming back into the center. So at that point of time, what my father did, he actually initiated driving when he took regard of the truck driver as well. So he quickly moved in a very much safer position to distance ourselves from the truck driver. That is called passive driving. You have to take regard of the others drivers as well and then drive. And definitely we have to avoid eating and drinking because that is also comes into distraction when we are driving. Then the C part is being considerate. You have to respect the right way. You have to give side to the ambulance. A lot of time we see ambulance struck in traffic. A lot of times we see in the shorts, in the videos as well, that ambulance is stuck in the traffic. You know, a lot of times you see in America, in Europe, we have the different side for ambulances. In India, the ambulance is always stuck in the traffic. But obviously, these situations, these have to come because these are the examples that we have seen. We have to take into consideration, and we have to always give side to ambulance, not side to the ambulance, side to anyone which is in need at that point of time. You have to be considerate. You have to be considerate to the pedestrian as well. See if any old person is trying to, walk across the road. So to help them, we have to be the initiator in that aspect as well. And also, you have to report unsafe behavior, as Toastmaster Swati pointed out in a table topic master, table topic session, that we have to always report unsafe behavior and also report if there's an emergency that's struck. We have to be the instigator, sort of main person, kind of vanguard to come across and save that person. You have to call for ambulance, and you have to be the person to take action, because there will be many who will be coming with their mobile phones just to record or anything, but you're the first person to call an ambulance, call an hospital for sudden emergency. And again, you have to consider the safety rating of vehicles. A lot of times we don't really bother about safety in vehicles. Tata Mahindra actually, we think about it and then we see we have to save 50,000. So we take this car, take this vehicle. But no, we have to always consider the safety ratings of vehicle, because that's what the benchmark has set for the safety. And you have to take that into consideration always when choosing a vehicle. The next time you choose vehicle, look for the rating vehicles, your safety vehicles of vehicles. Then we come out and we have to set a good example, not for ourselves, that all the points that I've covered is for ourselves, being a good civilian. But if I talk about, if I see my father driving in a good way, I take inspiration from him, then I drive my vehicle in a better way. So that is setting a good example for those who are driving beside you, for those who are driving with you. And you have to stay informed about the nearby points. You have to stay informed about the black spot areas as well. And we have to be vigilant all the time. One of the vigility can when we don't have to use highway anywhere but on highways. Like a lot of times we have seen in the night, during the main road or any road, we come across all these vehicles will be shooting high beam lights. They see all this darkness everywhere, so they'll be the first person to illuminate all the road and everything. But no, we don't have to do that, as the opposite lane drivers can face a lot of difficulties into considering what is there in the next path. There will be huge darkness into it. So you have to follow the main points of a driver as well. You have to take that in consideration as well. So this now concludes. I don't really go into much deeper into that, but these are the civilian code of conduct that we, as a driver, as a safe driver, as a safe pedestrian, we can follow. Now to this end, to this session, we'll have again a session that will be liked by the grammarian for today's meeting, and I want active participation as well. And that game name is Road Safety Anagrams. So you can definitely see it on your screen. There's a jumbled word called tabs liti is written, but you have to tell me the real word, unjumble it, and you have to tell the real word that is hidden into it. So anyone would like to go ahead? Have I explained this concept to everyone? Does anybody understand it? So these are unjumbled words. The first word is that we call this game anagrams. Anagrams is nothing but we have to rephrase or rejumble a word and make it meaningful. So that is very much in this aspect. So all these words will be regarding the road safety. First one is TF SLTE. You can quickly go ahead and unjumble it and tell the answer. Anyone would like to go ahead? Quickly unmute yourself.
So is there any award Toastmaster of the day?
Award? Yeah, definitely. An award. Yeah.
I'm just joking. No. I think it should be seat belt.
Seat belt. Okay, the first answer to seat belt. I see no one is actually answering, so we'll take that into consideration. And the first is, yeah, it is seat belt. So one pen to Toastmaster, because as he has noted down the award, now we'll give it to him. So next word, it's very simple and everyone can answer, and the words are actually related to the road safety topic for today. So the second word, can anyone unjumble it and tell me the correct answer? Can anyone? Swati, Toastmaster Ashutosh, Tulsi. Is actually person who does not drive, who walks on maybe on footpaths, maybe you can say. Who it can be. I've given the hint, I've given the answer already.
Is it pedestrian?
Pedestrian is the correct answer. Toastmaster Ashutosh.
For
So
me,
these are
third pen.
very, yeah, third pen now, obviously.
Please
Third
make
pen.
sure that I'll take pen.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be the first person who will be getting all the pens.
Thank you.
Okay. So the next one is this. It is very much evident from the word itself. The first word actually clears it away. And we can see a lot of road signs which actually indicates what it is. Huh?
Can I
So, yeah, you can go ahead.
speed limit?
Yeah, Meda, that you are absolutely right. Speed limit is the correct answer. So maybe the next meeting will come offline. I'll be handing over you the pen. Please make sure to join the meeting offline. It will be happening the next week as well. So kudos to yes, Veda, and hope we'll see her becoming Toastmaster. Not guest. Now, this is actually very much evident as well. Top signs, what it can be.
Speed sign.
Speed sign, you're very much
Is it-
close. Very much close. Anyone else?
Stop sign.
Stop sign. Toastmaster Swati gets the pen this time.
But this time I should get refill at least.
Definitely not a rebel, but what will like look into it. Speed signs, how can it be speed sign? There is no E into it.
No, I was just giving reference so that others can speak up.
Oh, okay. Okay, moving on. This one. Actually, the red mark gives it away.
Emergency. Emergency.
Emergency. The words are very much easy, I believe, for my audience. Good as well as we are moving forward, not really looking into. Emergency is the correct answer. Last but not the least, can we have a surprise answer from anyone?
Rushing lane.
Rushing lane. Okay, it's not rushing lane at all. There is no H into it. No
So this
rushing
is
lane.
again
No.
the refill answer.
So you should take one pen back from him.
हाँ
For
क्या
each
कहा
wrong
आपने,
answer.
विकास?
For wrong answer, you have to lose one pen.
अरे मैंने आंसर वापस करो मेरा. मैंने कोई आंसर नहीं दिया.
So if you give wrong answer, I will, instead of giving you pen, I will just give you the refill of it. So guess Nagdat, would you like to try? What word it can be?
Rushing lane.
No, it's not rushing lane. You have to unjumble it. It does not make any sense, but when you unjumble it, it makes sense. So let me give you the answer to it. First, I have to do an answer. Turn signal is the answer to this question. Last one will always be a magic word.
This was a tricky one. Yeah.
Last one has to be a tricky one. Yeah. Yes. So with this, as we are nearing down the end to our session overall, let's call upon various role players for today's meeting to take down their verdict, their role play as well. With this, we'll call Toastmaster Vikas for his timers report. So Toastmaster Vikas, over to you.
So this would be report for table topic speakers, right?
Yeah, table topic session.
Yeah. So first table topic speaker was Toastmaster Tulsi. She took 1 minute and 35 seconds. So she is qualified for voting. Guest Manoj took 2 minutes and 20 seconds. He also is qualified for voting. Toastmaster Ashutosh took 2 minutes and 21 seconds. So he also is qualified for voting. I took 1 minute 30 seconds, so I am also qualified. Guest Nagnath took 1 minute and 1 second, so he is qualified for voting. And guest Medha took 2 minutes and 28 seconds, so she is also qualified for voting. So thank you very much. This was the timer report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikas, for a crisp report. Now we'll look into the verdict of Toastmaster Tulsi for her R counter report. Toastmaster Tulsi, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. I have listened keenly to everyone and found some of us bite the bullet and become flawless. I'm going to take the name. Toastmaster Abhishek was flawless. Toastmaster Swati was flawless. Toastmaster Ashutosh was flawless. And guest Manoj was flawless. So most of us were flawless. And here comes the part where we need some improvement, like guest Nagnath and guest Medha. This is the first session they are attending for Toastmaster, and I can feel that there is a possibility where we are doing mistakes or we are not aware what we are if we are taking the pauses or if we are using the unnecessary words. So Medha took 5 plus ah and 5 plus so, and Nagnath took 5 plus ah. And coming to Toastmaster Vikas, in first half he was a bit taking unnecessary pauses or some ah sounds he was taking, but in second half he was almost flawless. So kudos on that, Vikas. And yes, this is my report, very crisp because there are less participants. And thank you. Back to you,
Thank you,
Toastmaster of the
Master Tulsi, for explaining your role and definitely giving a wonderful report, even though we have less participants joined. Now we have the grammarian or the language evaluator report by Toastmaster Vikas. So back to you, Toastmaster Vikas, for your language evaluator.
So first I'll talk about word of the day, phrase of the day. So phrase of the day was used by Toastmaster Abhishek. And now I'll go with the poor usage of word. There were few poor usage of word. Someone said, I wanted to make you aware. I think correct sentence should be, I wanted to make you aware. Someone used word road tender. I think it should be, the better word should be road contractor. Someone used break the signal. The better word could be violate the traffic signal. And someone used, we need to aware people. The better way could be, we need to make people aware. Coming to good usage, some words which were good were mitigate, reiterate, stationed, voice their opinion, customed, and inculcated. So I would like to say here that since I was playing the dual role and the role came at the 11th hour, so maybe I missed something. So just I wanted to highlight that. So with this, I thank everybody for participating. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikas. You actually played the role perfectly well. Let me remind you, and kudos and take these roles in the future as well. You're doing an excellent job. With this, as we have neared the report, we like to call the general evaluation to give us final verdict of the overall meeting. So over to general evaluator for today's meeting, Toastmaster Ashutosh.
Hey, hi everyone. Once again, a very good afternoon, because we started our meeting when I said good morning. Now it's time when I should say good afternoon. So I enjoyed the meeting thoroughly, especially the Toastmaster of the day, the kind of ideas and the novelty he puts in every time. However, we'll go one after another. So to start with Sergeant Arms Nikhil, he did a good job in terms of explaining the goal and mission of the Toastmasters International. However, meeting could have started on time. So this is one area where we need to work on. The rest of the thing from Sergeant at Arms point of view was fair enough. Moving ahead to presidential address given by Nikhil, again, it was a nice attempt. The reason being, whenever you are addressing the size of audience with your personal story, you find more connect. So people start relating and understanding it in a more better way as compared to some other methods of giving your address. So this was again a part that was done by Nikhil. Moving ahead to timer toast and grammarian Toastmaster Vikas. He did a splendid job as always. The way he explained how the timings will be and what are the good and bad uses of the word, he explained that what were the good grammar and where what need to be improved upon. And the specific thing that he mentioned, he didn't mention that uses a poor word, which is a very good part, what I personally feel, because when you are pointing something which need to be corrected, it should be anonymous, that people will get to know that what they have used. So in that way, not mentioning their name and asking them to improve, it is a good gesture overall. Moving ahead to AHA counter Tulsi. Tulsi again did a flawless job in terms of highlighting what were the unnecessary use of it and who were flawless to start with. So she being a seasoned Toastmaster, she know all bits and pieces of it, and she curated in the same way. Moving on to my evaluated Toastmaster Swati, what a fantastic evaluation. Perhaps I'm being biased towards her because she pointed to very less mistakes of mine. However, in general, I find her a very good evaluation. Followed the CRC approach when you are commending somebody, giving recommendations, and then again commending somebody. So, which is a very nice approach in all the aspects of life, not only in Toastmasters. We should follow the same approach what she did. And she took the another huge role of table topic session, wherein all the topics were aligned to the today's theme as well. And rather than spending some time about the topic, she majorly tried to voice their opinion at what they feel about it. What are the possible methods how one can solve a particular problem which is already prevailing in the current point of time. So I think it is an again nice approach to understand people's view rather than some standard general answer. So I think a good way of putting table topic in terms of answering people's view. So nice job done over there also. Explain the rules as well, what is the grace period and whatnot. So even guests also could comprehend very well about the table topic session, and the testimony of their comprehension is that all the members were participated, be it the very first time joiner Medha or Nagnath or Manoj as well. So nice job done over there as well. I think I have covered everybody, though I took very less time. So this is it from my side in terms of overall meeting. The only recommendation, what can we do, if at all it is online or offline, we should try to join meeting as early as possible, including myself. However, the overall meeting was great as always, and I personally love the energy of Toastmaster Abhishek very much. The idea that he bring in the novelty of topic and try to engage more and more people as much as possible by creating some fun games. And again, I'm being biased because Toastmaster Abhishek is not, I have 4 pens now. And this is it from my side. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashutosh, for your verdict. So, in conclusion, we can say that road safety is not just a responsibility, but is a shared commitment to everyone in order to safeguard lives on our roads. We can prioritize awareness in education, in offices, and also in the regular Toastmasters meeting. And we can make people aware about it, make them adhere to traffic rules. And we can also create the sense of culture, a safety culture where most of the journey are secure, most of the journey is responsible, and let's pledge to make road safety one of the top priorities of ourselves in our lives. With this, I'd like to end of the meeting, and we won't be having moments of glory as we have very less participants and only one speaker and one evaluator. With this, I like to take guest feedback. So guest Medha, can we have a feedback from your end?
So, first of all, thank you for letting me attend this meeting. I really like the way it is conducted. It's very well organized and very welcoming to the new people. The agenda was clear and the whole participation was amazing, to be honest. The spontaneity and the attention was again remarkable from all the attendees that I liked a lot, and yeah, looking forward to attend many more such meetings.
Thank you, guest Mehta. We'll be eagerly waiting for you in our offline meetings as well. And make sure to contact our membership Toastmaster, VP membership Toastmaster Nikhil. We'll be giving you the contact for further thing. So here do we have another guest. Yeah, we have guest Nagnath. So guest Nagnath, will you just can you give a quick verdict on your feedback on the overall meeting, Panda?
Yeah. So I also really like the way you conduct the meetings and all. The table topics were really hard and will have been associated with the road safety topic and all. You all are very flawless and talking so spontaneously, and I really like that. The way you conducted and organized everything, though the people count is very less in today's meeting, but you have given chance to the guest to speak out and provided the time as well, like considering the constraint by having this meeting should be completed within 2 hours and 15 minutes. So yeah, that's really great, and yeah, looking forward to join many more meetings as well. And thanks for giving this opportunity um, to join this meeting and all. Thanks for following up with us. Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guest Nagnath. I'll make sure to join the next meeting as well, which will be happening offline in our meeting location. So with this, I'd like to conclude the meeting, and let's open our video, everyone, for a quick photo. Can guest Nagnath, Toastmaster Swati? Say cheese. Guest Medha, will it be can you please just open, if you may, open your video?
I'm trying, it's not working actually. Sorry.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, so everyone smile. Thank you. So with this, I'll conclude the meeting, and thank you for joining, and let's be a good citizen. Bye bye.
And just to add on, I hope all guests have